Yo, what up? This your boy T-Dub. What's blazing in sports? And I'm back yet again, slapping another hater across the face with a bologna sandwich. Let's get it. Guys, listen, I did a video on this before. I know many other channels done videos on this. Mikey Garcia is very serious. At least we think he's very serious about facing Errol Spence Jr. guys, and not at a catch weight, not at 140, not at 142, but at the 447 pounds that Errol Spence is campaigning at right now. I want to get into this, guys. First of all, let me talk about but Mikey Garcia. I think Mikey Garcia is a very talented fighter. Very good skills, very good power. I like the way he keeps his hands up, fights behind the guard, works off a really good jab, smart pressure, cuts the ring off, and typically does damage to his opponents. But guys, there's a reason we have something called weight classes. And I printed an article, guys, but I left it upstairs. But it was an interview that Mikey Garcia did. And he was like, I'm excited about facing Errol Spence Jr. I already fought at 140, and I can tell that, even at 140, those guys have a strength advantage. And I like the competition, I like the challenge. And now I want to move up to 147, for a bigger challenge in facing Errol Spence Jr. Guys, I'm going to be honest. Hear me clear. Mikey Garcia can do a lot of damage at 135. I believe he should stay around 135 or maybe possibly campaign at 140. But I do not, guys, I'm going to repeat, I do not believe that Mikey Garcia should step in the ring at 147, guys, and not at 147, but against Errol Spence Jr. at 147, hashtag man down. I know, guys, listen, everyone would like to see him fight Lomachenko, but between Mikey Garcia saying it'd be a hard negotiation with Top Rank, and guys, I even believe that Bob Arum was even said that it would be even harder to make that fight like Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. It seemed like both sides are saying it's going to be very hard to make that Lomachenko fight, even though I would like to see it at 135. You would probably like to see it at 135. But guys, let's get down to it. Let's get down to the meat between the buns. I'm going to give you my thoughts. It may change in the future, but right now, this is what I am thinking. If Mikey Garcia steps in the ring with Errol Spence Jr. at 147 pounds, Mikey Garcia's body will get tenderized. From the body shots of Errol Spence Jr., it will look like Mikey Garcia is salsa dancing in the middle of the ring. You would think it was a fire in the building without the alarms going off when you see Mikey Garcia stop, drop, and rolling on the canvas from the body shots. I think, guys, skill-wise, Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence Jr., to me, they have a lot of similarities. They both have pretty good defense. They don't use a lot of head movement. They catch a lot of shots, and they counter off them shots. And both of them guys use their jab. They both come in. They both like doing smart pressure. Neither one of them is no backup, boxer or don't look to just counter punch, stick, and move. They both are going to come forward. So if they both are going to come forward, I have to favor the guy that does more damage and causes more pain than two bad nurses. Guys, listen. Not even just bad nurses, but even phlebotomists. If they cannot find that vein and they sticking all in your arm with that long ass needle. I can't find the vein. I can't find the vein. Bitch, find your brains and get that needle out of my arm. Ouch. Shit. Alright guys, hold on one second. Hold on. You know how we do. Oh, guys. Fanon International Boxing. Hey, what's going on, my dude, man? Really appreciate it. Caught the live stream early, you know, as always, man. Laughing at bologna sandwich. West Side's in the building. Guys, and please excuse me, the font I use in the I need a better app. It has white on white. The background of the text is white and the text is white, so it's a little hard to read. Westside says Mikey is going for greatness. Gotta respect that. Slapping her head across the face with bologna sandwich. Well, listen, I do respect that out of Mikey Garcia, but listen, man, Mikey Garcia, you know, I think he's just too small for 147. I think he's just too small. You know, or if you're going to pick your fights at 147, you know, you might have to select those fights. But when he faces somebody like Errol Spence Jr., I mean, you're talking about Errol Spence Jr., who is hurting big welterweights, because Kell Brook is a big welterweight at 147. Matter of fact, he was such big welterweight at 147, he moved up to 154. And Errol Spence Jr. does work with Jermell Charlo. And Jermell Charlo did an interview, and he said the hardest he's been hit in the ring, out the ring, no, not out the ring, but in a professional fight or even in sparring, the hardest he has been hit is with Errol Spence Jr. And we both know that Jermell Charlo can crack. So that's in a lot, man. But I'm telling you right now that Mikey Garcia, I would advise staying at 135. Go ahead and be undisputed. If you don't want to be undisputed at 135, go ahead and jump to 140. You know, and do that work at 140. I think Mikey Garcia can do some really good work. But when you're talking about at 147, he doesn't want to face Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is seriously a problem. Terrence Crawford would give a mathematician a hard time trying to crack that problem. That's just a serious problem for anyone at 147 or 140. As we know, he was undisputed at 140. You know, if Mikey Garcia says he wants a challenge, honestly, a challenge would be fighting Terrence Crawford, because their styles are so different. But between Errol Spence Jr. and Mikey Garcia, their styles, they share a lot in common with their styles. If you look at them, except for Errol Spence goes to the body a lot. Listen, man, I'm telling you, if Errol Spence Jr. goes to Mikey Garcia's body, he's going to look like Turbo from the movie Breaking, the way he's going to be pop locking as he going to the ground. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Guys, you know I freestyle 100% of these things. I do these on my lunch breaks. Well, not my lunch break. I don't get a lunch break. But I do these on like my 15-minute breaks or whatever. What we got? Hey, welcome to Third Coast Sports TV. What's happening, my dude? Hey, man, appreciate it. Thanks for coming in. YAHD, what's going on? Again, he says, I think Mikey blowing smoke. Yeah, man, Mikey Garcia got the best weed alone. Listen, man, when Mikey Garcia talking about facing Errol Spence Jr., I was thinking to myself, like, is Mikey Garcia? Is he puffing on exhaust pipes again? He better get them fumes out of his system, man. All right, let me get it, man. Like, please excuse the reading because it's white on white text. Third Coast says, he said, what's a good new to the channel? Yeah, man, appreciate it. Thank you. What up, Fanon? Yeah, man. Thank you, Fanon. Mikey needs to stay at 135, fight Lomo. You know, I would love for, let me see what time it is too, guys. I got a little time left. I would love for Mikey Garcia to fight Lomachenko. That is a huge fight. That's a fight that they can probably make some type of pay-per-view fight. If he fights Lomachenko, they both will be at 135. Listen, if he beats Robert Easter Jr., and I think Robert Easter Jr. is a talented fighter, no, he doesn't use his range like he should use. If he uses his range like he should use, because Mikey Garcia, not Mikey, but Robert, I do like the way that he does try to get his opponents out of there. But if he can use that range and then attack suddenly with those shots and try to get him out of there and then get back on that stick again, which is that jab, I think he can give Mikey Garcia a lot of problems. But if Mikey Garcia beats Robert Easton Jr., if he beats him, then honestly, I would try to fight Lomachenko. And then you got fights with what's his name? Not Devin. What's his name? I can't think of his name. The Mayweather fighter. Gosh, why my brain is killing me right now. But Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, maybe that's a fight in the future. I don't think that Mayweather will make that fight right now. I think Mayweather respects Mikey Garcia's talent. But that's another interesting matchup if Mikey Garcia stays at 135 or if he decides to move up to 140. I think both of those divisions, he can do a lot of good work. But if he goes to 147, and even if he fights Keith Thurman, which we don't know if Keith Thurman is going to come back or not, that's a tough-ass fight. Terrence Crawford's a tough fight. Errol Spence Jr. is a tough fight. I mean, shoot, if anything, he should be trying to target the winner between this weekend matchup, Manny Pacquiao and Lucas Matisse, because both of those guys are really small fighters for the 147-pound, and we don't even know if it's official or not official yet. If they turn that WBA regular championship that Matisse already has into a super championship for them guys to fight for. Remember, guys, that is going to be this weekend. I'm definitely going to do some kind of live commentating for that fight as well. Guys, and please excuse the voice. I know a lot of you guys don't know, but they found something growing on my vocal cords, so I have to have surgery next month. So I'm going to be out of commission for a little while, guys. But listen, as soon as I get back, even before, listen, guys, the hour before I have to have surgery, your boy TW is going to go live and talk some type of boxing, because after that, I will be out of commission because they told me I need at least 2 surgeries. Let's get back to it. All right, guys, let's get it. What we got here? YHD. Oh, Charles, what's going on? Charles, my dude in the house, man. Listen, Charles was like either my first or second subscriber ever, man. I really appreciate it. Charles said, guys, I wish I could read this text. It's not you guys. It's the white on white. What did you say, Charles? Dead man walking. Now, listen, man. If Mikey Garcia gets to, not Mikey, but if Errol Spence Jr. gets to Mikey Garcia would be able to volunteer to be a zombie on The Walking Dead, because that's how he's gonna feel, and he's gonna make those sounds. Oh, Errol Spence Jr. is gonna have Mikey Garcia looking like he's getting the Heimlich maneuver done, catching the worst Charlie horse cramps in his stomach area, and feeling like he needs to throw up for the next 36 birthdays, because that body is going to take massive damage. Listen, guys, I like Mikey Garcia. Don't get it twisted, but I'm trying to be a realist. Don't get it twisted. I like Mikey Garcia. Maybe he can pull something out that we don't know, but just looking at the surface, guys, just looking at the surface. If he faced Errol Spence Jr., every punch Errol Spence Jr. hit him with is going to be like an Hadouken! Hadouken! He gonna think he's somewhere in Street Fighter getting hit with Street Fighter moves and shit. Tiger uppercut! Hashtag man down. Hashtag body snatcher. Hashtag he's going rest in peace. There he lie. Alright, let me get back to it. T-Dub was Blazing Sports, guys. Please subscribe. All the movements, guys. All the movements out there, the boxing movements. There's so many great channels out there, man. From 78 to Fanon to so many guys that I enjoy watching. I hope you guys enjoy watching me as well. I'm going to continue to give you this live smoke, guys. Listen, I don't even smoke, but the way I'm giving you the smoke, you would swear I was a chimney. I'm just trying to give it to you guys, raw, uncut, unedited. Let's get it. All right, listen. Tony Bangers, what's going on, my dude? Hey, what's up, family? Appreciate it, man. Hope you up a speedy recovery for the surgery. Yeah, I really appreciate it, man. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out. Tone said Errol Spence will have Mikey Garcia looking like George Lopez after he's done with him. Yeah, he will. All right, let me. I'm on my little break, man. I'm gonna slowly. It's gonna be a little environment sounding now. Get out my car. It's gonna have a little bit of a outside sound to it. But listen, man, this is how I see the fight going between Mikey Garcia and Errol Spence Jr. When they step in the ring, honestly, both of those guys are going to come out looking pretty similar to each other. Both of their heads. I mean, I appreciate what they do because I can't do it quite like them. I'm one of those boxers that I have really decent speed, I have good power, and I got good foot movement and timing. So I use those things to my advantage. I would like to be able to do a lot of things they do. Stand inside, catch a lot of shots on the guard, and be able to retaliate and use smart pressure. So when them guys come out to the ring, what I expect to see is both of them using that. Neither one of them going to rush in like crazy. It's going to be like maybe for the first minute, it's going to be kind of standoffish because both fighters are going to respect each other. They both going to use a jab, and that's just what you're going to get. You're not going to get much head movement. You're going to see one, maybe a 1-2, maybe a double jab, maybe somebody try to sneak something to the body. But when that filling out process passes, that's when Mikey Garcia going to start feeling what he ate in the past. Because when Errol Spence Jr. going to go into that body, when he's going to go to that body, he's going to make Mikey Garcia throw up every bit of those frosted flakes he ate the prior morning. He's going to have Mikey Garcia feeling like he's a donut, like Errol Spence just punched a hole clear through his stomach. Now you see me. Now you don't. Guys, thanks all you guys that came.